Hello and welcome back to SE Custom Designs. We're still in the same day really, where we went over to the bandsaw and we cut out 9 pieces of wood that was basically glued together, and it was one block of wood, and we made this. This is in its rough. Please look at episode 1. Don't know what I'm calling it yet, but I'll try to attach this to the end. I will attach this one to the first one. Okay, so you may be wondering, what do I do with that waste wood in my wood shop? It's everywhere, man. And often it makes it right here into the garbage bag, or it makes it over there and gets lost in my wood rack. You can see my wood rack there. It needs a serious going over. But through the years, I've collected stuff and I stick it there, and you can call me a wood hoarder or something like this. At any rate, here it is, my friends. And so I took wood that I would have thrown away, and I'm making something to sell or to keep in the family. I made a couple of these for the family. So, okay, so look at episode 1. You'll see how we cut this out. And now we're gluing up the pieces. We're gluing up the drawers. And now we have to glue up the main unit here that houses the drawers. And how we achieve that, if you'll remember, when we cut this out on the radial arm saw, you have to enter somewhere into the wood. So I entered here, and I cut out this drawer, and then I went up this way, cut out this drawer. Then I came over to the opposite end, so I went back and forth like this. And then I cut out this drawer. And so now you can see that obviously we have to put that back together. So we're going to do that right now. We're just going to go ahead and pour some copious amounts of glue into this area here. And then I'm going to take the unit up to the kitchen, and from there I'm going to go ahead and just rinse it with my hose. Now, if you've been following SE Custom Designs for a while, you'll know that that's a method that I use. Okay, that's a method that I use to clean out the glue, and that's really going to kind of come in handy. Now try to imagine, if you would please, trying to clean out the glue inside these little cavities, right? So now I'm just going to settle that way, come over here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Put a little bit of glue in here, okay, like this. I'm sure it's going to be plenty of glue in either direction. Okay, let it settle, go down in there a little bit. All right, now I'm just going to put it on a flat surface, and I'm going to clamp it up. And I will take it, like I said, this may be very, very unique, wouldn't surprise me. I'm kind of a unique individual. Method, I mean, I could take my Q-tips, and I could take rags, and I could go ahead and get crazy about cleaning all that up. Cleaning all that up. But, so now you just want to take some care when you put that together, that the pieces aren't going to move all around. Okay, so you can see if when I put it initially on the bottom, everything starts to sort of go here, there, and yonder. So I'm just going to we'll see how many clamps I end up putting on this. But see, that's not a good idea. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take this clamp and put that there, and now I'm going to come across, and I'm going to pull that in like that. Now let's flip it over and see what we got going on this side. Okay, now you note that you don't have a ton of time between with this glue drying up. It's got 51% humidity in my shop. How do I know that? I have a humidifier, a reader, so that I can keep track of these things. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this for the moment. But I want you to look and see all that glue that I've got inside. Hopefully you can see that. There's all kinds of glue. Imagine trying to get that out. So I'm going to pause the video. I'll be back. Okay, my friends, now you can see. I'm going to go ahead and try to zoom in and just come close. Look how clean that is, my friends. And all I really did is I took it up to the kitchen sink. I have one of those deep sinks, and I have a sprayer, right? So I put it on hot, and I just spray the bejeebies out of the area. And so some of those gotchas, or some of those things that you learn through time, is how do you do things quickly and efficiently, right? Quick is the key. So some tips on gluing up the unit. You want to make sure that you don't apply too much pressure in any one side or any one area so as to cause the whole unit to come into some other shape. Okay, so there you go. Now I can see that this piece here, sorry about that if you're watching on a big TV, is a little bit lower here. This is a little bit higher. That's actually not a big deal. I'll sand that out with not a big situation on my hands. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it around. What we're doing now is we're inspecting it, and we're making sure that, and trust me, this happens when you glue something up, it starts to move around, and you were watching what you were doing, I assume, right, when you put this together, when you were clamping. But then through time, not a lot of time sometimes, it just starts moving around and sliding, okay? So there you go. This is our, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do here. What I have is I have my fan, hopefully you can hear me, blowing on these parts here, so it'll give it a decent chance to dry. Another tip for you guys and gals is you don't want to squeeze too much on these little parts. What's going to happen is they are going to push in too much. Okay, specifically when I take it up to my my new rinse method, where I get all the glue out. So I notice that the wood soaks the water in, starts getting limp. So you have to be careful of all these things. Let me know what you guys do. Okay, so basically what I have found is that trying to clean things up with Q-tips is very arduous. Trying to get into those cavities efficiently is not good. It's just not efficient. So this is my method. All right, so this is video 2. I'll attach it to video 1, where we actually cut out this blocked, glued up pieces of pine, 9 pieces, and we basically have made this shape here. So this is the back of the unit that will go here, so the drawers don't fall through the back. Okay. All right, thanks for coming to the shop of SC Custom Designs. We do 1 video to 2 videos, maybe 3 if we're enthusiastic. And thanks, guys, for watching. All right, God bless. Take care.